Hello YouTube Nation, my name is Nilanya Koa. Good to see you guys again. Welcome to my channel. Right, so today I want to talk about a few things you might want to know living in China as an expatriate. Number one, your nickname will always be Lao Wai. Lao Wai? Right, Lao Wai. So everywhere you go, most Chinese people will be referring to you as Lao Wai, meaning a foreigner, but direct translation would be alien. Number two, forget about applying for a credit card in a bank here and getting it as long as you're a foreigner. Right, the rules say as a foreigner you're allowed or you're entitled to applying for a credit card, but unfortunately if you come to this country without a credit card, I am sorry, that's going to be very, very difficult. You might have to ask a lot of people, friends who have credit cards, to help you do a lot of stuff for you. But if you have a credit card already sorted before you come into China, then you're good to go. Number three, now this one really, really gets me. Hello? 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 Hellos. You will always get somebody at least once or twice a day yelling at you just because you're a Lao Wai or a foreigner, this obnoxious hello. In most cases, in some places around the world, you can be passing by a street, you can be passing by somebody's house, and they will give you a nice hello with a smile, and you will answer hello back. But in China, for some reason, the minute you hear the word hello, it's so dreaded because the way they say it, I'm not quite sure if it's meant to annoy you, because somebody can just keep on going like hello, hello, hello. So that's the only time I really hate the word hello. Number four, getting asked taboo questions by total strangers. You could be sitting on a subway and a nice person starts talking to you. Now, the problem comes in when within less than 5 minutes of getting to know this stranger, they'll be asking you, are you married? Are you single? Do you like Chinese boys? How much do you earn? How much does your boss pay you? It's none of your business. Now, this is another interesting one I've gotten so many times. Why are you so black? I've gotten this question so many times that I really don't know how to answer. So you leave your comments down below and tell me, if somebody asked you, why are you so white, or why are you so brown, or why are you so black, what would be your answer to them? And especially if you're a black person, let me know what you think. Another thing that really amuses me is when you go out on the streets, it doesn't matter, you are on the subway, you are in a bus, definitely there's always somebody taking a picture of you because you're a foreigner, you're supposed to look different. And sometimes I feel personally as if I'm sitting in a zoo and people are just getting out their cameras and taking pictures of me. So these are some of the most interesting things I have experienced living here in China. After a long while, you get used to these kinds of things and it just becomes part of your normal routine living or traveling in China. In the beginning, it can be a little bit annoying if you're somebody who's new in China, if you're a tourist especially, you might get really, really pissed off by this. But don't worry about it, they don't mean bad, it's just that they're very fascinated sometimes by foreigners, and especially if you are in the much smaller cities where they don't get to see a lot of foreigners. But if you're in a big city like Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Tianjin, Nanjing, they might not be as fascinated. But of course, during some holidays when you have a horde of tourists coming in from much smaller cities coming to Beijing for tourism, then you get to experience this if you find yourself in a very touristy area. So let me know what you think. Of course, if you've lived in China, you've been to China, or you have any questions about China, leave your comments. And if you've got something more to say about this topic, let me know also. And if you have questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video.